Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to present on the endemic species of Japan by friends and me, Nate. So firstly, why do we choose Japan? Japan, as we all know, Japan is a large island and it is geographically isolated, and due to that, there are many endemic species living in Japan. So the land we know, Japan, is originally attached to the eastern coast of the Eurasia continent, and due to the geographical activity, the land is slowly pushed toward to the eastward, where we now call Japan. So the land is now geographically isolated and there are islands such as Okinawa, the mountain ranges like alpine regions such as the Japan Alps is where the endemic species are living in. And due to that, there are 40%, about 40% of terrestrial mammals and the vascular plants, 60% of reptiles, 80% of amphibians are the endemic species of Japan. So among all those species, we chose three examples of the endemic species, which are the Japanese macaque, orange pipefish, and the Japanese giant salamander. And among the three examples, we decided to focus on the Japanese giant salamander, which is the Andrias japonicus. They are the second largest salamander species in the world, and they live in the Japan's highlands mountainous region, and they're able to regenerate the skins and bone. As for the protection, they secrete a sticky white mucus, which can be toxic to predator, and it smells like Japanese peppers. Moreover, since they are the amphibians, they use to breathe through, but then in the larvae stage, they have grills, and they used to breathe through that. And as they mature, the grills slowly disappear. They are the nocturnal predator, and they mostly consume on the crustacean fish, frogs, and worms. And they can grow up to 5 feet long and may stay up to 80 years, which is pretty long. Yes.
The Japanese giant salamander can be found in the southwest region of Japan in the fast-flowing stream up high in the mountainous region as mentioned by Nate. As shaded in this picture, this is the region that we usually find the Japanese giant salamander. And the Japanese giant salamander has evolved to adapt it to the clear stream, which is very fast flowing, which this habitat that they live in as the apex predator, which the feature that allow them to be a top predator in their food chain is the unique buccal suction, which utilize their jaw to suck in their prey, and a unique vibration detection organ, which allow them to detect movement in water. All of this to allow them to have an efficient hunting method, which allow them to eat many prey. And they also have a body that can be blend into their environment, which is the rock bottom of the stream, which they usually have a rather dark or brownish color skin with a bit of lumpy, which allow them to camouflage in the bottom of the stream. And as Nate has mentioned before, that they breathe to their skin, it is called the cutaneous respiration, which is the type of respiration that utilizes their skin for a gas exchange, which the giant salamander, which live in a highly oxygenated area, they have a extensively folded skin in order to increase the surface area to allow more efficient gas exchange. All of this feature allows them to adapt to the fast-flowing clear stream which is highly oxygenated in Japan. However, due to anthropogenic influence, many of these habitats have been lost and the number has been declining over years, which become our responsibility to help save them. Thank you for your attention.